Don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the call. We don't care about dollars or the shiny way. We're just falling to zero. It's all every day. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll.
Yo, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. GMs. There we go. Yo, Trojan and Edge GMs, boys. Yo, I don't know what to think right now. I don't know. Goddamn. Let me just go right to this. Like, oh, I'll do this fast. Fucking, you do the thing. Smash the like, guys, and subscribe over on Inside NFTs. It is the weekend show. There's some drama. There's some drama popping off in Ordinals right now. It's fucking poison over there. It is, and I'm really, really conflicted because we got Polymath live on Spaces right now with Leonidas, and like Polymath, I can't tell the difference between engagement farming here. Like people like planning out, like going at each other's throats, right? I can't tell the difference of when they're doing that because it's good entertainment and when some shit's serious. But Polymath is like going fucking crazy for the past few hours on Spaces right now. We'll listen in a little bit because I don't think that's like our thing. But I mean, he's going after holders of his collection. He's fucking threatening people. And I think people are just fucking drunk. Oh, Murray, I appreciate you, man. Yeah, we'll keep it our vibes because our vibes are a little different. This is a Christian channel. This is our weekend. This is it. Good Friday and Easter. Is there a name for the Saturday before? Like yesterday's Good Friday, tomorrow's Easter. What's today? What is it like? What's the Saturday in between day called? I don't know this shit.
Show you a bit.
I'm gonna play this just for a minute. I want you guys to hear Polly.
I show you.
He's not. I like these guys. I like grifters too. So what is? I don't know. I'm not calling him a grifter. I don't know. I just like everybody.
Really trying to make money.
Is it really Holy Saturday? Is that real?
Shit and do real shit. You motherfuckers are like fake ass motherfuckers. Fucking fake ass motherfuckers. Yo ass. You motherfuckers never trying to build value for other people.
There isn't what English? There isn't a Saturday name. Or are you talking poly market or what? Polymath,
bro? You gay?
So hey, I've been entertained for the past 2 hours. We'll say that.
Fucking puppets in the ass. You gay? And like I say, bro, on some man shit, y'all do all this shit online, but in real life, you wouldn't say shit to me in my real face in real life, cause you a bitch, and everything I would tell you, you a bitch to your face,
dude. Hours of this.
You clown ass motherfuckers. That's why I hate about the internet. You motherfuckers think y'all tough because y'all ass fucking on the internet. Like, man, get the fuck out of here. You motherfuckers copy black culture and ain't never grew up black. Y'all don't even know the pressure you get when you grow up black. You fucking clowns. Y'all think that y'all wear some fucking Jordans and y'all fucking think that y'all listen to a hip hop song. Get the fuck out of here.
These guys so much.
So I would like to say the winner of the Bitcoin Eternals was Hawk.
Thank
you very much, Hawk.
I do not want to talk to you. You are a girl. I don't talk to girls at this level. I do not.
Thank you, Hawk. Hawk was the winner, guys. He was the first one to DM me with his wallet. Well done,
Hawk. Can you please send me back my
Don't spend it on some reverse protocol or something.
Can you please send me back my Eternal? Please. Be a real man.
For $440.
Actually, Polly, I can't because you just told me I wasn't a real person to talk to. I was only a woman. And I'm not worthy. Therefore, how can I send you it back? So I'm going to give it to Hawk because, you know,
so this girl minted like an Eternal. She comes up and she's not being shitty or anything.
If you want to pay it back,
again, everything's pretty heated. And Polymark is telling her to shut up. And
I swear to God, I'll send you your money back.
She can't talk.
Okay, deal. If you buy it back,
I don't know. I don't know what is like.
So if I get my money back, I'll take my money back.
WWE, you know what I mean? Like entertainment.
Hawk is on the space.
They got hundreds of people tuned in listening. It's working. People are paying attention. Look, nobody's paying attention to anything else in Ordinals right now. And they're talking about some cool shit in there too. Like, they're talking dog runes.
All right, Polly, I'm going to
They're talking runes in general. They're talking Opcat. They're talking about things that are just never going to happen. One of those being dog never hitting $1 billion. It kind of
broke his crash.
Anyway,
that's Ordinals right
now. Live on the space.
That's the Ordinal space right now, man.
Degen,
I don't know. It's not my cup of tea, but also fuck. It made digging this morning, my little morning prep, a whole hell of a lot more fun. I like polymath, and I like good things. I like the guys. I like them. I like a little spice. I like a little spice in my morning. Anyway, fam. Oh boy, we might mint something today live. We just might do it. Hang on. Am I live on Abstract? Yes. Yeah. Okay, we're live over there. We might mint something. Dude, it's hard to hate that shit. I struggle with knowing what's real and what's like just like entertainment. You know what I mean? But Benny, great to see you, man. Either way, that's been popping off for hours. Fucking hours. All right, you can follow me at Huda_idiot over on X. Let's peek at crypto. I'm gonna spend a good amount. Oh my god, Edge. If you're talking spaces vibes, that's one thing. Are you talking Good Vibes Club? We're gonna talk Good Vibes Club today. And holy cow, I didn't realize Bitcoin over 85K. I saw a tweet out there from a very big account saying Bitcoin's gonna rip on Monday. Yeah, dude, GVC cooking right now, and rightfully so, and going to keep cooking. And I still think, look, if I say people are making a mistake not buying it, it's not. I don't care if you buy it. I'm not trying to influence people to buy it. But like the mistake that's being made out there is people saying it's like it's not real. That it's just like basically saying that collection ain't going to do the thing I know it's going to do because nobody cares about that thing anymore. Big mistake. That collection's going to do big numbers. If NFTs really kind of, if they catch a bid at any point here, GVC is going to be big. Like multiple ETH floor big. Potential for like if the cycle gets really fun, whatever that means, right? But really fun. Something like my hoodie, totally see it going for 5 to 10 ETH. Totally, I see that kind of crazy coming to Good Vibes Club. They got something very special. Very special. You having I'm doing, Monday is a holiday, I think. Well, also, I don't know. Tomorrow's Easter. I don't think there's anything Monday. I'm me personally in this show. The show is every day of the week. Holiday, birthday, doesn't matter. Like my life revolves around this, which is so fucking sad to say out loud. That's like the autism in me. It is. I cannot not do it because then it's just bad things will happen if I don't do it. You know. Oh, dude. Yeah. I would love to do that. Thank you very much. That's super cool of you. I would love to. Yeah. Thanks, man. Every day's a holiday here. Every day's a holiday and nothing's a holiday. It's all stupid, pointless, all of it. Every day is the same as the other day. Make the most of your day, like that kind of shit. Okay, so some people saying that crypto rips this week. I wonder, Infamous, good morning. I wonder if somebody knows the China trade deal is going to get announced Monday. Maybe. And also, I don't think I bookmarked that tweet. I'm going to look for it. Okay, this is just random shit. Good Vibes Club, awesome. We're going to talk about it. We'll do the Ordinals stuff. Zora, Rodeo. I might. Well, look, we're definitely talking about the base shenanigans, right? We're definitely going to talk base and Jesse and content coins and good, bad, pointless, awesome, whatever. And I'm probably going to mint something there. I'm probably going to take my first ever show that I did on this channel, and I'm probably going to mint it. I don't care if people buy. Part of it's going to be to prove a point. Like I've looked at some of those mints, and if Jesse and Base are doing this to show creators can earn, I'm sorry, dude, creators are earning pennies. I think it's not the best idea. We'll get more into thoughts. I think it's not the best idea, though. If you're doing it for creators, I think it's not the right way. I think their old way was the right way, NFTs, especially because I've been working on a different kind of way to raise money. I'll just say it that way. Like still talking pennies, talking like a buck, but it's an NFT versus a meme coin that I imagine meme coins, everybody gets wrecked. We'll get deeper into that. If you guys have thoughts on it too. In fact, if you guys have thoughts when we get to that point, I may just open it up for people to come up and chat because again, I'm probably going to do it. I already downloaded my first show, my first episode, Probably mint that. I don't plan on doing it more than this once, but mint it. It's 0 out of the gate. It goes to 0 if it goes anywhere above that at any point. It's 0. It's an experiment. And if I do that, that means I have another token out there. I have like 2. I might even have 3 or 4 if you're counting all my NFTs. And whenever I get to a point where I actually am driving value, whitelist, cool shit through that stuff, it'll be one of those things that counts for that stuff. Again, it's just another fungible token, though. Dude, share that. Drop a link. Dude, Mike, super cool. Again, it's like it's an experiment to see if people want to do the thing to support, also to have like it's your lore too if you've been watching for a while or at any point, and it's having a thing that's worthless, but it's like I do timestamps on the blockchain. I was there. It's like that simple. And we'll see. Then we see what kind of value that translates to, and then I'm going to put a tweet out there to Jesse, and I'll say, dude, appreciate the 5 cents. You know, like whatever it looks like, we'll put it out there because he wants to know people's experiences. I don't think we'll make. Look, if we make $10, it's like no offense. $10 for a content creator if they're putting in work and he's building out this platform for people to make a couple pennies or a couple bucks. I don't know. And I say that appreciative of anybody spending anything on anything I'm touching or putting out there. Like it is more of a social experiment. Later today, I'll probably most likely be streaming while I'm working. I am working on, I've been doing this over the past few days and it's getting really cool. Working on not automating my newsletter, but getting AI to help me build it out. And it's getting to a really interesting spot where if and when I get it to the right spot, then I'm going to start having a daily newsletter. It'll be personal. It won't be a Crypto Slam newsletter. It'll be my own. It'll be via email. So when we're ready for that, and that might be by the end of this weekend, we'll put out a link. You could subscribe. And I promise you, it'll be every bit as good as like Mando Minutes or something like that. Something that keeps you very plugged into the hot topics, the biggest movers, the hottest conversations happening on X. And again, what I've kind of figured out here with using AI to help, it should be really easy to put together as long as I keep it's pretty cool. Anyway, I will be streaming when I start working on that. I will be streaming that live because I want other people to see the process and get how you can use AI, and also encourage other people to do the same thing. Because why not? Edge, I'd love to hear someone who's plugged into the CryptoKitties ecosystem. Do they have a coin coming? I didn't know that. Andrew, great to see you, man. Is that coin coming from the egg thing they did, like last year? Also, random, that Pudgy Penguins drop yesterday didn't sell out. I'm really tempted to get one. But I'm surprised they didn't sell out. In fact, I don't think they're close to selling out. I just put 20-something of them in my cart. I'm really surprised those didn't sell out. I'll put it on the screen just so people remember, or if you didn't see, just be aware. Pudgy Penguins have a toy that dropped yesterday with Bellyland, some like South Korean like toy project or toy company or whatever. They look great. And I said yesterday, I'm wrong. I said yesterday these will sell out in seconds and you probably make some money. They're not sold out. I think they're fucking awesome. So we'll come back to that too. There was something else I wanted to just mention that we'll also circle back to. I had a weird thing happen yesterday. I think I'm telepathic. I think I am. I'm not even kidding. Something weird happened yesterday. I might share more. I didn't realize it yesterday, and then a thing happened that I knew was going to happen. Wait, that's not telepathic. I don't know what that is. But a thing happened that I knew was going to happen, and it fucked me up for a few hours, and then it's only this morning I realized, I'm like, that was really weird. No mushrooms today yet, even. Or yesterday. It's weird. Life's weird. Bitcoin 85.2. You love to see it. I'm surprised. I don't know. I'm surprised. I kind of thought crypto wouldn't be looking so hot this morning. I don't remember. Dude, Mike, I would love to. I also had a dream about aliens like 3 nights ago. I told my wife about it. It was an awesome dream. Just a good dream. You know, you have those dreams where you wake up and you remember everything about it. It was just a cool dream because it was like fun. You know what I mean? It was just fun. I had a really cool ass dream and it was very real. And it was there were people leaving Earth. And I was on the phone with some people who were in a plane and their plane didn't make it for some reason, but we weren't under attack. I don't remember. Yeah, some of it I don't understand, but there were all these aliens and they looked like humans. They were blonde. All of them were blonde. They looked very human, except you could tell they were aliens. And then yesterday, this video was up and I'm like, they looked like that. It was cool. There's a lot of people who think aliens, some of the races do look exactly like humans. There's been this theory or thesis that, again, different types of aliens. One of them is just like pale and blonde, again, look very human. And then that was it. What was in my dream? And when I was trying to explain it to my wife, I'm like, that. When I saw this thumbnail come up, I'm like, that's what they looked like in my dream. Anyway, that wasn't like an episode for me, but yesterday was fucking weird. I'll say that. It's gonna be that kind of show, I think, all over the place. Also, tomorrow might be a very long stream. I don't think 24-hour stream. I don't even think 12-hour stream. But last year I did a 12-hour 420 stream. I don't think the fam would be happy if I did that. I told him I'm doing it, and then I got these fucking looks. We'll see. We'll see. We might do it. ETH almost 1,600. Ripple 208. Solana 100. Wow. Solana 138. Why are we up today? Is this Jesus? Why are we up today? Like, it's not crazy, but I don't know. There's certain numbers that like I notice now. You know what I mean? Like 85 kind of stands out now. I like it. China's M2. A new all-time high. Wait. Their money supply a record 326 trillion. I like it. Ingo Swan, remote viewed for the U.S. government, found a dome structure on the moon. Wow. Oh, I love that shit, man. Did you see too the Ashton Forbes stuff is picking up steam? Right? The plane that disappeared. Tim Pool even did a segment on it. Ashton Forbes has been on Tim Pool. Like, it's not a new topic for him, but that's picking up steam because that dude, I don't remember the guy's position, but the guy in the U.S. government who had a press conference and he said we've got tech that transcends space-time kind of shit. Yeah, interesting. Ross Caldwell, he talked about it. He said people are reading into it too much. It doesn't mean what people want it to mean. We may have a minerals deal. This might be why there's is my hand glowing again? Yeah, kind of. Damn it. This might be why people are saying Bitcoin maybe gonna have a really cool day on Monday. It might be because the deal's really close. Okay, I can get that to go away, but then I'm black and white. Song's got me remembered a thing. Kongs have a new trading bot for Discord, which is awesome. I think we'll get I think we'll get it in our servers wherever we have, and I'll have a referral link to share out. I like it a lot. I like Discord so much more than Telegram, like not even close. I think it's gonna do well. I wish, dude. Well, we're all aliens, in a way. All right, let's check this clip out. We might have a minerals deal. Oh, hang on. This wouldn't be with China, would it? Yeah, okay, yeah, this is it's not China. This is Ukraine.
Well, we have a minerals deal, which
one sec. I've got that space is muted. Let me fix that. Are they still going?
More examples, and I was going to keep giving them more examples of fucked up shit in the history of Ordinals.
I mean, I'm down to hear some more.
All right, well, let's get out of there. Spicy fucking spaces. But all right, so this is a Ukraine minerals deal.
I guess is going to be signed on Thursday, Scott, next Thursday, soon. And I assume they're going to live up to the deal, so we'll see. But we have a deal on that. No, I have no comment on that. I have no idea. That's his statement, not mine.
What's the Chinese weapon thing? That I missed. I have no comment on the Chinese weapons claim. I didn't see what that even is. Anybody know what that is? I've no clue. Another quick heads up, and this is something we need to be watching for throughout this stream. Auto.fun is launching probably today. It could be tomorrow. It's definitely this weekend. But Auto.fun, which is the new ELISA token launchpad. And we already know what's going to be the first agent. And it's probably going to be a play. It's one of those things I imagine Shaw wants to make sure that does well. Probably. So when that launches, I want to buy. So let's keep an eye on that. Auto.fun. In fact, let's see if it's live. It was live, and then they shut it down, and it redirects back to X. Yeah, it looks like it's still doing that. But it's coming. Do you guys know what that agent is? Do I need to pull it up? Yeah, actually, let me just pull it up just so it's on your guys' radar. It's this Prince of Secret. That's going to be the first agent launched on Auto.fun. This Mid-Journey trash art. But yeah, that might be launching today. I think it's probably a play. So we'll keep an eye on that. I'll do my best to keep refreshing and stay on top of it. Okay, Zora. Maybe we do the Zora thing now. Let me just peek what other topics we're going to get to. Well, okay, hang on. I guess real quick on the China stuff. Like, okay, the minerals deals, Ukraine. There is a deal with China coming soon. I'm just assuming. Still, Ansem had a great point saying, "What? Maybe not. Market doesn't have it priced in. If that doesn't happen, China, no deal with China." And there was another thing too. No deal with China, and fuck, it was one other thing. Maybe it was like tariff related or strategic Bitcoin reserve related. Like that doesn't pass. Yeah, probably that. Strategic Bitcoin reserve, no plan to buy, plus no deal with China, so basically trade war continues. Market doesn't have that priced in. I agree with that. Man, Ansem's been on point. Ansem's been on fucking point with a lot. I like it. Okay, now Zora. And I'll say this, it's Zora versus Rodeo. I like Rodeo. I think Rodeo's like the more pure version of that. I think yeah, I prefer Rodeo. So what I'm talking about is post to earn. Post a video or some text or a picture, and you tokenize it, and you in theory you make money, or you don't, but you let people speculate on it. And it's an argument at this point of fungible token versus non-fungible token, right? Meme coin versus NFT. That's the debate. That's the argument. There's a whole separate conversation of is it pointless to like mint content? Is it stupid to do it? All that. We'll talk about all of it here. But there's there's so much fighting over this. And by the way, it only speaks to how fucking bored people are. Right? It only speaks to how fucking bored people are. It's crazy. Look, everybody's disappeared too. You guys seen on your timeline how quiet it is? Everybody's gone. Yes, because the holiday. But because there's no gains out there unless you're in Good Vibes Club. Maybe if the Ukraine-Russia negotiations collapse. Yeah, and I feel like they've been there. Yeah. So people are silly right now. It's kind of annoying. Like I like bear market vibes because it gives you time to like work and get shit done and explore and learn. But like that spaces we were listening to earlier, it's like that's what goes on. People just find anything to keep themselves busy. Dude, Magic Eden upgrade I like. Look at that. They got like, dude, they've got data now, which is awesome. Good random, but Good Vibes Club is Looking really good, really good. I'm really close to maybe buying another. If I can find the right one at the right price, like I'm totally willing to buy another. I think these are gonna be so nice. Again, I think bids on my fucking hoodie are up to over 2 ETH now. If somebody wants to offer me 3 ETH, I'd probably take it. But these are they're getting spicy over there. Okay, so the other conversation with all of this, again, fungible token versus NFT, minting content versus not. And then you got the Solana guys fucking fighting with the base guys about this too. It's so stupid. It's so pointless. People are so fucking bored. So Solana's got their pump fund, and you have like the founder of Solana, Elon, like kind of shit talking base. But while he's shit talking, he's also saying how like he gets it and will actually be at that place one day. Again, that place where you just everything's on chain. But he's like, it's not now. It's not now, and you shouldn't be doing it right now. And I don't agree with that. If you can do it, just do it. If you're early, well, you learn there's going to be consequences, but doesn't mean you shouldn't do it now. But I still lean towards fungible token is really, really stupid for it. Dude, yeah. I mean, this totally fucking sums it up. Solana's the Chad. Here's an app to launch your own coin. And then here's Jesse Pollock from Base. Here's an app to launch your coin. And it's fucking weird and creepy. It is. It's weird. It doesn't make a lot of sense. And then like Jesse keeps doubling down on it too, man. This is one of the weirdest tweets I've seen in a minute, man. Weirder earlier when I thought it was him laying in bed with his mom. It's a little less weird when I realize he's probably just chilling on a couch with mom. Like, it's a little less weird, but fucking weird. All of it. And yes, he tokenized it. Yep, he made it into not an NFT, which is this is my problem with it. You started to see 10K Bitcoin calls. What? What? When? Yeah, dude, yeah, it's stupid. It's stupid. Jesse keeps minting everything. Now, look, he gets to a 21K market cap. He's made a couple $100. It's interesting. This is why I'm going to do it probably. I'm still saying probably because I'm not 100% there. But I do want to feel out. Oh, it's an account he made for his mom. Okay, so that's not even his account. I do want to feel out if it works because I am looking for a way to like monetize in a small, like a reasonable way, like, right? Is it this? I don't think it is, but I still think it's worth trying. But he's like, this dude's tokenizing everything, just everything. Did he tokenize this? He probably did. Yeah, he sure did. This fucking guy. And again, I want to peek at creator fees. And I would imagine that the creator fees here is like the tippity top. Because it's the guy. It's the base guy. It's like an influencer doing the stuff. Oh, hang on. Maybe that wasn't even him too. Somebody else did it and he retweeted it? Basis for scoring. I'll tell you what, like part of this is fun. Part of it's fucking funny. Okay, I think he tokenized. He was on an episode of Bankless, and he tokenized that. You hit a market cap of 7K, which actually in theory is not hard to do. Here's what's going to change my mind. If a pretty decent, well, it's more about volume than market cap. I want to see what kind of action leads to what kind of earnings. $159 would be pretty cool. Like $50 for an episode would be pretty bonkers. If we mint this thing and we see where those fees are at, we start getting a feel for this. What's up, Atari God? It's my new friend. It's good to see you, man. Dude, I'm still trying to unpack the whole Geist James shit. Like, I'm pretty unplugged, and I saw that a couple of weeks back, and I'm glad the boys are back, but I'm just going to start doing my due diligence there. But Atari God's my new GVC friend. We're talking GVC today, man. Okay, so we'll probably. Oh, dude, did Bankless tokenize this? It wasn't even Jesse that did it. Bankless did it, and maybe they've been doing it all along. Again, we'll probably tokenize my first episode just to see, just to experiment here. Mike, if we had black swans combined with global recession meltdown, possibly. Oh, calling for 10K Bitcoin this cycle. Damn, dude. Because Bitcoin's never been through a global recession. Really? English, where are you feeling that? Is that over because of spaces or like just broader than that? What's interesting, Mike? Okay, so I keep saying I think Bitcoin turned 18 a couple weeks back. It's not doing what gold is doing. It's definitely not doing that. But it's like that's the episode. We're gonna tokenize that one. Everything. Oh, damn. I lost my train of thought here. Oh. Bitcoin turned 18 a couple weeks back. It's a grown up. It's becoming digital gold, but it's not gold, right? We saw that JP Morgan analyst. His take was that Bitcoin actually failed. It didn't do. Dude, everybody's killing this guy. You're right. This is got to recognize vibes out there. This is definitely bear market vibes. That spaces we were listening to, like the polymath thing. Yep. Zach is shitting on Udi. Yep. These are all, yeah. Everybody, but it's just because people are bored. That's why it's bear market vibes. There's nothing going on. They're here and there for sure, but there's nothing going on. So everybody's just bored in attack mode. And in a way, it's easier to get engagement now because there's no big announcements. Nobody's building shit. So you go get rowdy on the timeline, man. You'll get a little attention. Only problem is everybody's gone. Everybody's fucking gone. For sure. I feel in like the engagement with daily shows and just on timeline. There's just so little talk out there. It's kind of a bummer. Also, don't care. Whatever. Nothing in months, man. Damn. Yeah. Dude, it's hard to like that shit. Like, again, it's entertaining, but sometimes it makes you just want to like fucking head down and just blaze your own trail, which everybody should be doing anyways. Yeah. So Beanie, not a fan of this too, by the way. So back to Jesse. Well, actually, no, hang on. I want to stay on Bitcoin for a second here. If Black Swan, I like this. If bad Black Swan meltdown afterward, Bitcoin could run as the only decentralized store of value. Sure. I heard somebody in Spaces yesterday, and I couldn't disagree more, saying that we're going to get the bull market, we're going to get altcoin season, all that stuff. And he's still thinking in terms of like the cycle, and that when crypto comes back, everything comes back. And to a degree, that is still true. Like everything is going to be up at some point. But I do think when Bitcoin does like the special run, also because I think Bitcoin matured and turned 18, it is like digital gold. It just doesn't have the adoption yet. It's why it's not all-time high like gold is right now. Bitcoin holding really fucking well. But man, I don't think the cycle comes back and everything goes parabolic like it had in the past. I think because it's matured, we're maybe getting closer to that stage where everything runs on its own cycle because everything's coming on chain. So you have the times when gold runs, and when gold runs, Bitcoin runs. And when people are speculating on tech. And so things, Magnificent 7, the Mag 7, when those are pumping, then things like ETH pumps and like, really great blockchain tokens, those pump, right? And when it's collectible season, then PFPs pump, right? It's like, I think we just get those kind of cycles. The more widely crypto is adopted, the more the market moves like that. It's not everything up. It's everything becomes in its own cycle, where they're at today. I'm talking outside of crypto. That to me is what's happening now. It is crypto maturing in a really, really good way, but it also means the crypto cycles are gone. And guys, we saw that in crypto because the cycles used to be Bitcoin, then alts, then NFTs. You know, it's basically like that. Because we have so many more assets here in crypto, didn't happen, right? NFTs didn't really do their thing. And now you got meme coins in the mix. So it's like these things just move at their own times and paces and own cycles now. It's a different game. It's a completely different game. When I look at, like, I'll pull this up. I think this is, for me, the best place to see those cycles play out because things like Courtyard and D-Market are number 1 and 2 for NFTs. They're real products. They'll always have this baseline volume because their product is like Web 2 stuff, right? Courtyard, Pokemon cards, other sports cards, collectibles. D-Market is gaming skins. Panini, sports collectibles, right? NBA Top Shot, you know, you can throw it in the mix here. In NFT season, those don't change. Those kind of consistent volume, maybe up a little because some new crypto guys like discover them, but like it's a real Web 2 product that happens to have its sales on chain. They've got their own cycle. When people are into sports collectibles, they'll be into this stuff or gaming stuff. But NFT cycle doesn't apply to those. Also, I talked to the team. I think we're blowing Paradise away. I think it's money laundering. Like, very sure it is. Yeah. I can see Bitcoin at 40, 50. I can't picture it there long at all. It's like we could dump there and bounce right back in minutes. I think Bitcoin is fundamentally different now. But actually, fundamentally same thing. But as far as like adoption and what people are using it for, different. We're 18. We're a grown up now. Favorite conspiracy theory, dude. I don't know if I have one. Because I like believe everything. And I think it's all tied together. Well, okay, hang on. Let me think. Favorite conspiracy theory. Fuck, dude. I don't know. Because I know everything is fake. Everything. I know everything's fucking fake. Conspiracy theory. Yeah, dude, I don't know. Because, like, we're at the point where nothing's a conspiracy theory. It's like aliens are real, but also aliens might be like spirits, interdimensional creature beings, whatever. All that. Panini had dragon. Really? Oh, right, because they had physical stuff. Right. Dude, I want to... If you guys got some of those bearish tweets out there, like, send them my way. Anything bearish, I want to see. Because I haven't seen it. It's just the fighting like English talked about. I haven't seen anything super bearish market-wise. I saw, like, the flip side. I saw some, again, really bullish stuff. Okay, Beanie doesn't like this coining thing. He didn't like the base thing. I get why people don't like it, by the way. I still think it's kind of stupid. And I keep tying this to the royalty debates. Debating about royalties is stupid because it is what it is. You can't enforce it. Stop arguing about it. So then the conversation about should you tokenize, shouldn't you, doesn't matter. It's not even worth the conversation. Actually, it's not worth it. We're doing it, though. But you can't stop it. So why not? As long as there's people out there that can mint and make $2, $1, whatever, as long as people can make anything, don't forget, right here with how we trade, I'm not saying we're the best traders out there. You guys know me. I'm not. I'm a terrible trader. But there's a lot of people out there. I know you guys know this. There's a lot of people out there who are trading like 50 cents, $1. They're playing like that game. There's a lot of people who play a very, very different game. Something like what's going on base is super appealing to them. If you can mint something and make $1 or $2, that's a win for a lot of people. It just is. Dude, red dollar, right? And that's confirmed now. That's true. It's actually true. According to the Argentinian government, that's true. He didn't die. He didn't kill himself. Dude lived till he was like 70. Everything they tell us everything they've told us is a lie. Everything. Trying to get your awesome software position. What is that? Oh, like a job? Dude, I want to talk AI too, man. all this talk about AI, that AI will be writing 90% of our code this year. I believe it. I've been playing so much with AI. I've been vibe coding, and it's so crazy. It's so crazy. Okay. And so people hating on the base thing. Jesse's not doing base any favors with this because he's tweeting stupid shit. By the way, I think this tweet was fine. I think this tweet was, 2 kids, right? Red Dollar. Yeah, Hitler had 2 kids, 2 daughters. English, right? Okay, if you're a coder, you still got a leg up on AI. It's probably faster with AI. Maybe, and I don't know. I'm talking out of my ass. I don't know. Maybe it's faster to use AI, but there's so much having to manipulate AI to get it to spit out your code, and you got to use multiple tools too because AI is giving you some bullshit. But I'm telling you, I have code that comes from AI. I don't know a single character to use anywhere in code. I don't know that stuff, and yet I can do it. Wonder if they were hot. Imagine going to meet your girlfriend's dad and it's Hitler. Can you fucking imagine? Yeah, coding is being in that field, like a career like programmer, is scary as shit. Dude, there's so many things. God, I can't keep on any topic. Sorry. But this just reminded me of something else. It's going to get so weird out there. I love it. I just love AI. We'll jump to that. We'll come back to the base stuff. Again, the base stuff. Well, I'll come back to AI shit. Yeah, coding jobs are going bye-bye. I was chatting with my buddy in the CryptoBats server, and he's learning to code. He's actually learning to code. I'm like, dude, aren't you worried about that? Like, and I'm not saying that to like scare him, but I've told you guys, I told my kids. I shit on my kids' ambitions and dreams. I'm like, well, there won't be those jobs when you are ready for that. Bill Gates is saying AI is going to replace doctors and teachers within a decade, and then Eric Rhodes is saying that's stupid. No, I think Bill Gates is right, except there's this idea, and I like it, that if AI is going to replace your job, you shouldn't get fired. You should work with that AI for like 6 months. And if you don't then perform other things better, if that doesn't just make you better, where you're now like taking on new stuff and doing bigger, better things because AI has filled like so many gaps. It's automated so much of your stuff. Then you're fired. If you can't outdo the AI, you're fired. And like doctor teacher jobs, perfect scenario for that. Like teachers should all have an AI companion. It'll be a robot one day, but like every teacher should have an AI, and they should use it all throughout their curriculum, all throughout their classes. They should use it like it's having another, like an assistant. They should absolutely use it like that, and they shouldn't fire teachers. Have a teacher and AI, because for kids, you need that connection too. Dude, and it's coming so soon. English, did you see the Google CEO, his fireside chat last week? It's so soon. 6 years is like the time frame. Yeah, dude, he exactly right. 10 years, who knows? But he's right. And even my son, who's going to he wants to be a doctor. Same thing. He was telling me because he got to go a couple of weeks back, got to go to the hospital and work with the doctors during procedures, and they've like robots that they used, to do these to stitch somebody up. They use this robot machine. It will be robots. It will be robots, and it will be AI driven, 1,000%. And then even plumbers and stuff, like even that, because I had people say, no, those jobs are always safe. No, the robots are going to have like really, really awesome, fine, detailed motor skills. Robots are replacing everything, all of it. It is absolutely unbeatable. So he's right. Although I still say you don't need to replace doctors and teachers. You like buff them. You buff them with AI. Exactly. And so we need them, Edge. What's up, Hoods? And what's up, Drop King? But again, he's totally right. And that's why I'm actually extra bullish on AI. The fact that some people still don't see it. I don't see, like, Eric Rhodes is a smart guy. I don't know how he doesn't see that. I don't know how somebody doesn't see that coming. I could be convinced that it doesn't happen for sure. But it'd be pretty hard. knowing that within 6 years, AI is going to be self-improving. And again, 6 years, whatever, give or take a decade, I don't know, or a few years, whatever. AI self-improving. It will get better exponentially. Man, I'm sorry. I don't see how that doesn't happen, especially teachers. The less hands-on stuff, because the hands-on stuff requires the robotic stuff, right? That's coming fast too. But teachers, dude, gone. You keep them though for that personal thing. It's so important. And then that even becomes less and less and less as we like really move into the digital space. But right now, like super fucking important. Back to Zora. So again, Jesse's not doing himself any favors here. I love that, Choina. I love that. Yes, that would be way better. AI should be buffing everything we do. I'll go back to my newsletter example. If I can use AI to mostly automate my newsletter, great. That all of a sudden means I get to do 7 newsletters a week instead of 1. You know what I mean? And at the point where it's just automated because it's already pulling in news and it's trained on the stories I like and the people that I listen to, then I move on to another idea. Now I've got a daily newsletter. Maybe then it's a few times a day, and then it's focusing on the video content. Maybe it frees me up to go out IRL. Never going to happen. But it frees me up to go out IRL and do like in-person interviews and stuff. You know? GM Dylan. But I like that. No, enhance. It should be enhance instead of replace. Thing is, and this goes counter to one of the things I say a lot. The conversation of us having a lot of money because things are going to be so cheap to make. Well, I mean, none of these guys are paying us out of like the kindness of their heart. They're paying us because they have to. And the minute they don't have to, it's tough to expect that that's what they're going to do, that they're not just going to cut our asses right out. Yeah, these guys don't look at it. These guys are not super charitable, right? Dude, I cannot wait for that English. I have no fucking shame. I can't wait. I got a buddy who does that now. I hope he's not watching, but I got a buddy who does that now. I got no shame. I will. Who wouldn't? No, actually, real question. Would you guys? AI companion robot? Hot. You would, right? 1 if you would, 2 if never. 2 if never. I'm a 1. Absolutely. Oh, shit. By the way, over on Abstract, GMs, good to see you guys. But let me drop a link, guys. If you're watching wherever else, pop over on Abstract and give a follow. A lot of these, dude, right, Christian? Absolutely. The things I've already done, that's nothing. Over on Abstract, give a follow over there. There's a lot of streams that I've done and will do that are just on Abstract. And especially if I'm like vibe code and work in AI, whatever, it'll be probably just Abstract. Yeah, Mike. Yeah, hopefully the real deal is like still an option too. But if not, dude, and for a lot of people out there, this actually gets to a whole different conversation. That I have some AI founders, we're going to get together and have this conversation. Good morning, cutie. Like, companions. There's so many fucking, look, it's like, not to be mean, but fucking some weirdo fucks out there who are never going to get a real person. It's a bummer, dude. It fucking sucks. AI is actually such like a net positive in that regard. I think that's so cool. Okay, back to Jesse. Well, I'm sure we'll come back to AI again. And still Good Vibes Club. I'm going to fucking glaze them every second I can. So Jesse doing no favors, tweeting out shit like this. Again, I think this is harmless. Basis for everyone and everything, basis for pimping. Like, that's the meme right now. Everybody's doing basis for and putting edgy shit, whatever. And then fucking Aubrey Strobel. Do we know Aubrey? No. Good. So fuck her. Aubrey Strobel got worked up about this. Man, people are so fucking silly. Like, sees this tweet and she instantly goes to sex trafficking. Jesse's tweeting about sex trafficking and exploitation. People are so dumb. Like, good Lord. It's not based. Whatever. And then Jesse apologized. Dude, I don't know what's worse. Her calling it out or Jesse apologizing. It's so stupid. It's all so stupid. Seed phrase didn't like it either. Whatever, man. People can fucking meme and have fun. Okay, again, we talk a lot about personal responsibility. All fair. You put it out there. It's fair. So her having the reaction, I think it's stupid. She's entitled to it. And any blowback he gets, he deserves because he put it out there. But it's so stupid, man. Yeah, him apologizing makes it worse. His reply should have been, shut the fuck up. Mike Bennett? What'd you do, man? Oh, no, dude. Whoa. Yikes. Yeah, see him, a robot. Well, I wonder if a robot would have even helped him. I like Mike 3. I like Mike 3 a lot. Mike 3's on point here. Dude, English, fuck yes. Like, mission accomplished with something like that. That was actually the perfect example of why it works. That was the perfect example. Provocative, then gets viral. And then if you caught the viral moment early because you saw it and you understand art and you got in that token early, well, you probably made some money. That was like the whole point of it. Somebody put out provocative content and it worked. Worth more because of that. Again, in theory, but yeah, to apologize for it working as designed is so stupid. Mike 3, no, you can't just make shit coins on base and call them content. Yeah, so Solana bros versus base bros. Like, I like it. And again, Mike's always got killer takes. Artist who hasn't sold an NFT in 3 years has an opinion about whether or not you should tokenize something. Exactly, man. I still wish we saw everybody behind their username, like their screen. You know what I mean? Like who these people are, man. Some of these people, most of them, if they said what they say online in person, dude, you'd roll your eyes, you'd laugh. You wouldn't put any weight behind anything they're saying. The fucking gremlins out there saying the shit they say. It's so fucking silly. All right. So then, are we minting? Are we going to mint some? Oh, here, a good take from Quit. Okay. Do you think this works in the end? As far as tokenizing content, does it work? Should we be doing it? Does it work? Will it hold value? I don't think it matters if it holds value, by the way. I think it's capturing the most attention in the short term, the end. In fact, I think that's the way to look at it. Whatever you make right here, right now, or if it gets viral and it has like its time in the spotlight, that moment. If that's the point of it, is to capture the attention, which is what tokens do. They tokenize, monetize attention. If we go into it with that in mind, is it cool? Is it fine? Will they hold value? I think we know they won't. I love that Quit brought this up. Cutie, why do people think you're a bot? Other than Cutie, I think you use AI to help with your tweets, right? I'm pretty sure I've seen tweets of yours that are like AI assisted. I would bet money on that. Am I right? Which, no problem. I've used AI to do some of mine, but I wonder if that's why. But Jack Dorsey's tweet, right? Remember his first tweet sold for like almost $3 million. I don't know that it's worth less than 4. I don't. It's probably worth like, I don't know. At times it's worth 0. Other times it might be worth a few hundred, maybe a few thousand. I would buy if I had money. I would buy it. A few $1,000. Not buying it because it's worth something, but just because I think it's cool. But do these hold value in the long run? It depends where they start, but it's good good evidence right there that maybe not. And still, I think everybody gets that there's a need to do stuff a little different. Because the NFT PFP, really? Interesting. Oh God, I'm still in that spaces. All right, gone. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay. I imagine we all agree that there is a better way to do, I mean, everything. It's kind of why we're all in crypto. We think there's a better way to do everything. Specifically here, content. A better way to reward content creators. So the examples here, artists on Spotify make $2,500 for 1 million streams. YouTube pays $690 for 1 million streams. TikTok pays $40 for 1 million streams. Everybody's thinking that there's a better way to like capture that, and there's a better split. I believe that. There's got to be. Like, I totally believe that. That makes sense to me. But I still think that an NFT makes way more sense. Way, way, way more sense than a fungible token. I'm still struggling. Like, I'm going to probably do it to test it out, but I still think an NFT makes way more sense than a fungible token. Because I think part of what helps it hold value, at least, or makes it like actually feel special, is like the limited supply. And even if that's an open edition, right, that you cap after 24 hours, it's just because like if it's about I was there, then it's truly about who was just there, and then nobody else is getting it. And then separately drive value to that if you can. If I do an NFT, this is not what I'm doing, I don't think, but like maybe if we do an NFT and we mint one a week, and that week we happen to get whitelist, maybe you have to have that week's NFT, which you can't mint anymore, right? But you have to have that week's NFT to get the whitelist. And they were $1. Maybe you can flip it for $10 because it's a hot whitelist. I don't know how you would do that with a fungible token. I don't know how you can do anything with the fungible tokens. Like I'm struggling with how like the product fixes the problem, like in that case, right? How a fungible token fixes content creators being monetized a different way. NFTs, I really do get it. I really get NFTs doing that. And I'm trying. I want the fungible token way to make sense. But I can't. I don't see it. So I like Rodeo. I think Rodeo is is closer to the right thing. If it's not the right thing all on its own. Zora used to be that. Zora used to be NFTs. Like a year ago, they switched something on the back end where now it's not an NFT. It mints that fungible token. There you go, Mike. But okay, even to that point though, Mike, I still look at it, if I'm looking at an NFT for content as your stamp that I was there, I still look at not the images, what represents that. I still look at the timestamp, like the actual on-chain part. Like when Polly was on this show and saying you're just buying a receipt. That, to me, it's that. To me, it's still just the timestamp on the blockchain is your I was there moment. You happen to have a picture that represents it. And even if that picture goes bye-bye, you have a dead picture, like some kind of blank, you know what I mean? But just that there's a visual representation of it. You know what I mean? Hood's definitely streaming tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Every day. Every day. So yeah, Rodeo I like more than Zora. I don't think I've done anything on Rodeo yet. I'm pretty sure I haven't. Also, Jesse spits a lot. I talked about it yesterday. If you didn't catch it yesterday, just be aware. This is for your personal safety. I like Jesse. I do. I do. I think he's great. I like nerds. And I like guys who, I was going to say don't give a fuck. I do think he gives a fuck a lot. I like what he's doing. And this is a heads up. He spits a lot when he talks. So if you catch him, be careful. Be careful. We played some clips. Just skimming through it, I found a couple spits. No biggie, it happens. Okay, let me get some more like takes. Also, fuck OpenSea. Kinda. I'm wrestling with OpenSea, man. I think they're bad guys. I kind of think they're bad guys. Or used to be. Getting guys like Adam Hollander in there, great. So that's why I'm struggling. I think they've actually maybe they're getting better, and so it's going to make it harder to shit on them. But they're getting shit now, and they deserve it all. And I'm wrestling with this. I'm wrestling. Oh, dude, Israel. Okay, interesting. So I saw people like days ago saying they were staking and earning like 6 Bera a day. I want to check that out because I didn't sell my Steady Teddy. He's cool. He is fucking cool. I like. I mean, fuck. I like Polymath and I like Jesse and I like everybody. I just do. I like Pauly. Like there's very few people I don't like. Maybe it's a PR campaign to dump the token on your head. That could be. I'm trying to think of somebody I don't like, and I know there's somebody. Oh, okay. One day I'll be able to put this name out there. There is somebody I really don't like. A couple of you guys know who this is. There's somebody there's very few people in life I don't like. There is somebody here in this space, not anybody watching right now. Maybe they are. There's somebody here I dislike more than I've disliked somebody in many, many, many years. And one day I will talk about it. I kind of can't wait to. I wish I could now. But dude, English, I'll even tell you who it is. I'll DM you and tell you. Dude, I was watching oh fuck, there's a Netflix series. Oh my goodness. It was like special needs people like on dates. It's like me here. Just fucking happy all the time. So happy. I love everybody. English, I'll tell I have no problem telling you who it is and why I can't. Oh, dude, make no mistake. That's exactly. Oh, wait, no, not the hate thing, Sir Billy. No, that's a love one. But there's somebody else, dude. There's somebody else. I know recently someone came up that I really disliked, really fucking disliked. It's like it might be. I'm saying might be G-Funk. I don't think it is. I got to think through that a little more. I don't like what he does here. I'll say that. I don't think I dislike him. Because the whole Pixel Vault thing, I think, is ridiculous. I think this space needs to call out Pixel Vault. Everybody's way too nice to Pixel Vault and that bullshit. Everybody's way too nice. Like, I think they should be put on blast. I don't know why they got away with what they got away with. I think it's fucking crazy. But I don't think G-Funk's the guy I dislike. Like, again, I think I would like him. No, dude, there's somebody that like got me in a fucking place and I disliked him. Like, bad guy. I don't know. I'll stick with the one. I got one for sure. One for sure that I dislike more than I've disliked somebody probably since I was a kid. One day we will talk about that. I can't wait. And it's somebody close-ish to you guys, at least. We'll say that. A comparison. Man, I'm trying to think. You know what? For now, I should just move on. But one day I'll definitely talk. No, I like Carlini. I like to talk shit about Carlini. Dude, what is that? NFT Paris rug abandoned a collection they pushed hard. Interesting. No, anybody you even see me beefing with, even for fun, like talking shit about, there's no real dislike there. But dude, I cannot wait to speak some words one day. I can't wait, and it will guaranteed 100% happen. And there's a potential that people will give a shit about that too. There's a potential. Dude, nice. Mike 3, basis for prostitution. Yes. All right, I think we got to get to mint time here in a minute. Oh my God, yes. Dude, Mike 3 is a dude. I love this guy. Yeah, dude. What about that, Benny? By the way, it's not him. I like him too. I think that's fucked up still. That I have not gotten my Node Monk still. But it's not that guy. I actually like the guy a lot. Like when it comes just personal, I like him. I can't help it. I just like everyone. Except the one. It's weird. It's such a weird feeling to know like I actually dislike. Like it's real. It's very real. Bad person. Oh, I can't wait. I want to find the tweet, by the way, the call for Monday to cook. And you know what? I'm going to double check if I got that bookmarked. There's not even any evidence or reasoning. It's just, but we got to see that stuff. We just have to see that in front of our faces sometimes. It's important. It's important. Let me see if I can find it. Bitcoin. I should have bookmarked it. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's you guys are gonna laugh. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. That's it. It's that tweet. Just that tweet. The Bitcoin price will explode on Monday from Carl Moon, founder of the Moon Show. I don't know. I have no idea who that is. It's like completely meaningless, but maybe. Yeah, what's up with Carl Moon? Okay, never mind. Never mind. Dude, I take it all back. Do you guys know who that is? Do you guys know who Carl Moon is? Yeah, dude, exactly. He's like right, like an OG kind of like YouTube content creator, like crypto content creator. Is he good at TA though? Is he like a respectable TA guy? Because I just remember him as one of those guys who, you hold the phone and you show your house behind you and shit. Actually, we'll play it. He's like the
you landed on the moon.
He's like the typical influencer, crypto influencer, bro. That like flexes how much money he's got, and he might have a lot. He probably does. I bet you he does. But yeah, I don't think he's a guy I would ever listen to.
Speaking of LBank, this is done almost literally any minute now. Then I believe that it's very, very wise to hold.
I remember when I first started taking crypto seriously, these are the kind of people I listened to. This guy, and there's that Turkish guy. I'm trying to remember his name. There's like two other guys I'd listened to a lot. Yeah, I think he's just like content creator, influencer, not a respected crypto guy. Just people don't know any better. Fuck, who is trying to remember the other two guys that I liked a lot. Maybe if I scroll my timeline, maybe we'll find them. They don't pop up much because I don't watch their shit anymore. Dude, some cool Star Wars announcements in the past 2 days. Ryan Gosling Star Wars movie. The trailer for Mandalorian Grogu leaked. If you search online, you'll find that it won't be on YouTube. And then what else? I feel like there was something else. Oh, a Darth Maul series. Oh shit, and a new Star Wars game.
Wars. It done.
Oh shit! I like these kind of games. I like those kind of games. Those like it's kind of like an RTS, kind of, right? I like these. There's a Marvel one that's really cool, like Midnight Society or Midnight Sun, some shit like that. I probably won't find this guy. The trader guys I was thinking of. But like back in the day, I almost paid to join their, like their Discord and stuff too. I get why people do it now because like most people just don't know. Most people just do not know. They don't even know where to get info from. Like people, like man, like 80% of crypto bros are playing with very little money and don't even know where you go for any kind of insights or anything. And they go to YouTube. Like YouTube is such a big opportunity. If you like me, if you do like mostly NFT content and like very inside, it really is. I named it Inside NFTs for a reason. Like this is the info stream people want to find. But then, like for me, my content is for people inside as opposed to like the normies who have no clue this world exists here. They hear stuff way, way, way after the fact. They hear it from the YouTube guys. Such an opportunity out there. Content that's like marketed to those people, man. Elijah, good morning, man. Christian, of course. You've never seen any Star Wars movie? Christian, my respect for you is so high that will change nothing. It's weird though. And you could fix it this week because Revenge of the Sith will be in theaters this week coming up. So, Oh, damn. Marty, we will FUD. I love you, Marty. We're kind of FUDing everything again today except Good Vibes Club. Can't FUD good. You can try to FUD Good Vibes Club, but it won't work. They're too good. They're too good. They're really fucking good. And they got stuff coming. Man, if I search crypto and I follow certain guys, will I find it? Maybe I've got a better chance to find these guys. Again, it's two specific guys. I wish you could pull it up because I want to see if you guys have watched them too. I bet you have. One's an Australian dude. The other's like Turkish. And at least their shit's entertaining. But it's funny, man. I think back to like last time, like when I first started following them, and they had huge audiences, huge. And now they're all like a shell. Like it's nothing like back in the days. And of course, because we're not really in a bull market. I mean, if we technically are, maybe, but it's different. Like last cycle when so much shit was happening, like it was so different. So the Turkish guy usually has a mustache. He's got like his hair kind of slicked back, curly hair-ish. And I'd love to find him just for old time's sake. Hoods, we're minting today. Dude. You know what, Christian? Some of them are good movies. There's like 3 good Star Wars movies. There's multiple that are just fun. But there's like 2 really good Star Wars movies. Like Empire Strikes Back is really good. The Last Jedi is really good. I don't like it at all. I really dislike that movie, but it's a really good movie. And then the rest are just fun. Like Rogue One is solid. Like I like it. And like New Hope and Return of the Jedi are just awesome. But they're not great. You know what I mean? They're not like great movies. Actually, Jedi is pretty good. It's pretty good. I like Becker. I actually have Becker above almost everybody. Because I think Becker is he's not an expert TA guy, but I think he's very honest, and I think he's got good takes, and he's got really good timing. And you can do that when you have so much money that you don't have to be. There's just something about this game where the more money you have, you can really go hard in some positions and play. You can be patient, and that is key to this. You can't really be patient if you don't have much to play with. I like Becker a lot. Like he's like top of my list, basically there. Coin Bureau I like, except I think that guy's a little shady. There's an artist in the space that he stole their art and was selling it. I think Coin Bureau is a little shady, but he's really good. He's just boring. Only problem with Coin Bureau is he's boring as fuck. Rogue One is really good. It is. Dude, so cool. Crypto King. Let me see. Let's find him. I wonder if it's like the guy I'm thinking of even. not. Here, let's give him a subscribe. Yeah, we'll give him a subscribe. I like the Jersey dude. I like this guy a lot. This guy trades like Solana trenches, and he shows it all live, and I like him. I like him. I talked about him on the show. It is MDX. That's one Edge, dude. Yes, thank you, man. That's the Turkish guy. Iraq. Good morning. I like Jersey. He shouted me out on his show just because I was talking about him on mine. Really, I like him. I like him. MDX Crypto, I think. Yes. Dude, yes. I like this guy a lot. Yeah, I just think he's entertaining. And he's like he's not dumb. And then dude, Jersey again, if you're like Solana trenches, like Trojan, trading there, like he's awesome. Yeah, so MDX, thank you, man. Yeah, I like him. And then I just got to think of the he's a fucking character. I got to remember the Australian dude. All right, hang on. I know I'm all fucking over. Let's mint the thing. I don't even think I have ETH to go mint it. We'll see. But let's mint, shout out Mike fucking 3. Awesome. 53,000 in volume. $183. This is the experiment to see what we make on we're just gonna see. Oh, sweet Kim. Okay, yeah, we follow Kim back, of course. Okay, this is gonna be. I want to look and see how much she's made on her shit. 28 cents, right? This is why I think this is crazy. Because I bet you if I mint this thing on Zora, or excuse me, I think if I mint an NFT over on Rodeo, I bet you I make $10. Maybe 20, 30. Honestly, if I mint it there and it's, I don't know, without knowing how it works exactly, I bet you I make a few bucks as opposed to here where I think I'll make 20 cents. And that's why I think this is mostly... Oh, dude, I wasn't sharing the screen. My bad. All right, so this is my friend Kim. And she minted, and again, 40-something bucks in total volume. Makes 28 cents. As opposed to, dude, minted as an NFT for a couple bucks. Maybe that total volume is all yours minus fees. That's why I'm really struggling to see why fungible tokens make sense here. Becker is fucking funny. Dude, yeah. He's a maniac. I just like he's entertaining as fuck. He's timely with his info. I bet you if you just traded based on the things Becker does, and look, they're all really easy. It's very obvious plays, like Bitcoin's very low. It's now's the time to buy Bitcoin and AVAX and what it's very obvious stuff. But again, if you just follow the Becker calls, I bet you're up. You trade nothing else outside of the Becker calls, I bet you're up pretty well. Okay, so Kim, 28 cents. $2.33. Okay. I'm sorry, but I look at all these things as man, if you did it as an NFT, you would probably capture half of the volume. You know what I mean? It's I almost don't want to waste episode 1 for something like this, where I think the fees will be nothing. What do you guys think? Should I do here? Is this an experiment worth doing? Or should we look at Rodeo? Should we look at Rodeo? And I don't even think you can upload a whole video. I don't think you can. And then what does this look like as far as creator earnings? It just seems like a dumb idea. But okay, where it gets really, really interesting, guys, there's something psychological to it. If I want to say, this is just like an example, I'm never doing this, but like streams are subscribers only, like YouTube subscribers or Patreon or something like that. There's a psychological thing that happens where people are like, I don't want to spend US dollars. I'm not going to subscribe $10 a month. But then you put like a crypto thing on there and people are a little more likely to click buy because it looks like maybe less. Right? It just does. There's still something to all this. But I don't think any of these guys have cracked the code for what actually rewards creators. So, Hoods, I'm going to take my first episode of this show and mint it on Zora. So it turns into a fungible token. And what's going to be interesting is I think I'll get a few cents in fees from it. And then I'm going to put that on the timeline because Jesse wants people to share their stories. And I'm going to make a post about how I think this is not great for creators. Like, I still think that there's something to the idea of minting stuff. But just minting it for the sake of minting it and thinking that rewards create that 20-something cents is worth anybody's effort. Even if it's like $5, it's like kind of what's the point? Becker was saying buy many alts back. Oh, he was saying to buy alts many months back, so might not be up on that at this point. Yeah. Now, even right now, it's tricky because the market has done things nobody can predict. That's not a bad idea, but I couldn't do that until after the show. So that's the tricky part. Otherwise, that'd be pretty tempting. Roth, I see you over on Abstract, man. Yeah, it's tempting not to use the first one. I think I got like a behind the scenes one, like of me testing shit out. Yeah, let me think. Hang on. Here is episode 1. I'm not gonna go all the way through it yet. I just want to see what it might look like. You have to upload a thumbnail. So stupid. I'm going to go back to using StreamYard. Not StreamYard, OBS. I think I'm going to go back to OBS. I like that. I like the look a little better. Yeah, how many copies? See, the tricky thing again, like if I do it on Zora, it's just a fungible token, so it's in a way unlimited. It's crazy to think this was like 2 years ago. Like that's wild. It was demo. I've been relatively quiet. I'll say that. On this as a prize, I believe, and it's because they are. And back then, I only did NFTs. There was nothing else, just NFTs. Let me think here. I think I even have some test videos before the show actually like officially started. I could do my Mirage show. Dude, my audio is so fucked for that, which sucks. Okay, here is a wait. Yeah, there's a test. I could do the Poly episode. Dude, maybe I should just mint the Poly episode. I miss NFTs so much. I really miss them. NFTs were so fucking great. Maybe I should do the Poly episode. I have an idea. Let's pick the show that had the most views. God, Elon Musk. What a shame that was. We had some cool guests, by the way. Let's see. Randy from Crypto Slam, Pauly, fucking Mutable Trees guy, Coder Dan from Abagachi, Nate Geraci, Murad, OSF, Jordan from 8chain Horizon, Elon Musk, Kindred AI. Who else? Who did we get? I feel like we have another big one in there. Had Nate on twice. OpenServe. I feel like there's one big one I'm missing. Maybe not. Maybe not. I never had block runners on. I like those guys. That'd be cool. Yeah, it would be cool as hell to get the block runner guys on. Look, maybe I don't mind doing episode 1 because I don't mind minting it again as an NFT. And I think the experiment still stands. It's like episode 1. Thank you, Jesse. Made 15 cents. Super cool. You know what I mean? Like, it almost makes the story better. Yeah, I might just do this. Huge is super impressive. I remember. That might have to be our thumbnail. Something truly. Let's find a good shot here. So fucking awful. Dude, back in the day too, it was, I mean, I miss it. Like, I would do the episode and then I'd rewatch it and I'd make notes. And I remember one time, like, I like criticism too, like, really like it. Like I mentioned yesterday, I like being wrong. I do. And I remember I was doing it and then I got some like not like feedback. I got some feedback from somebody about like what sucked, which was everything. And then I went dark for like 3 weeks. Didn't talk to anybody. Just like fucking like, I don't know, went into like this crazy mode, right? I didn't talk to anybody. I wasn't online. I didn't do shit. And I just focused on the show and like graphics, design, layout, structure, all of it, and came back and closer to, you know, this version now. Like, I always find little improvements. I haven't in a while, which is why it's time to, you know, why I'm pushing with AI stuff and thinking about NFTs or something in it too. Like, it's definitely time for you know, something else. Dude, that, I mean, Israel, that would be amazing, man. That would be amazing. Should it just be that? Dude, maybe I'll just screenshot. Maybe I just screenshot the channel. Yeah, dude, I know people say so, and the feedback I got was from like a buddy, like not even in comments. Comments get shitty. I don't mind that anymore. I think I did early, and I don't care now. But as a buddy, like being like, it was like good criticism too. And part of it too, I was like, but that's also not understanding like how this works. Like certain things were by design for reasons, but then also it was like, fuck it. It's time to really like get a little more serious with it. Oh, I know what it should be. I gotta find the Inside NFTs like logo here. Also random OpenSea. OpenSea put out an interview with the Good Vibes Club guys. Dude, these guys are cooking. These guys are cooking, man. They've got, well, so I don't think we know exactly what they have, but some kind of social media. No, I'm sorry, not social media. These guys have some kind of like, man, what would you guys call it? Like animation studio, like a Web3 animation. Does that sound like what those guys are building? I think it is. I think they're building like an animation studio, Web3, with a big partnership coming. They said one of the biggest Web3 brands. Like I'm thinking Bored Apes Pudgies. Maybe on Abstract too, because they got the Abstract connection. These guys are building something. These guys are definitely building something. Okay. Let's see. I might not click mint here, but we'll see. All right, what was the date of that? This was July 30th, 2023. Actually, I need to check because I might have had like uploaded videos that were older. Did I? Yeah, July 29th. Hang on. Okay, well, you know what? I'll leave it like this. I'll still do that other episode as the first live version because we have this recorded version that was one day earlier. And so if I ever want to go back and do the Genesis show like separate, then I do this one. So I have 2 Genesis shows. All right. All right. I fuck it. I think we'll mint it. I bet you I don't have any ETH on a base to do it, but whatever. What's up, Gravity? HUDs, please do it, man. Benny, when does that happen? When do you get some funny audio stuff? You mean like throughout the show, or just like right here, right now? Like throughout the stream, it changes? I think if I'm sharing stuff, hang on. Throughout the show, huh? If I'm sharing something with audio on the screen, I think it fucks my audio up too. And let me check one other setting. There's like an audio like normalizing kind of thing. I think automatically adjust mic volume. Anybody else have that issue too, though? If other people do, I'll hit the thing, whatever it is. All right, let's see if this works. I bet it did that because I had I switched to a tab that had audio playing. To keep an eye on that, guys. If it happens when I have like something else playing, like a video going. Well, what the fuck? I don't think it worked. It's probably because I have no. I think it's probably because I have no ETH. All right, let's try again. Let me see. I'll try. I'm going to see if it'll let me swap something, because now it lets you swap in like another token. Let me check. Base. Oh, here. I might have some in a different account. Let me try something. Dude, MetaMask sucks. Huh. Okay. Might have gotten something. Let's see. Yeah, okay. We might be okay. So dumb. Random loudness. All right. Good to know. Here, I'm gonna. Is it? It's doing it now. Trying to have fun, man. Okay, let me hit the audio thing. Okay, I got it automatically adjusting it, and it might be background noise that like makes it more sensitive too. It's good to know though, guys. It does help. Oh no shit. Okay, when I do the Kongs theme, it gets louder. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Well, you hear it all. Cool. Good to know. Oh, do I have to? I think I have to redo all that. Hang on. Did it actually mint? Nope. All right. Let's try one more time. Fuck. I got to retype all that too. Okay, so then there's something when it is when I play the Kong song. I may have to just not play music during, maybe. Weird. And it's always done that, guys? Has it always done that? I think I got to go back and listen to these more now. That's super weird. Is it doing it worse now than before? I turned the Kong's audio off now. So I turned on like a minute ago this auto adjust thing, and then I just today. Weird. Just today. And then I didn't change anything today. Really fucking weird. What is going on? Yeah. Man, guys. I don't know. Terrible description, but whatever. Okay. All right, let's see if we can get it through this time. I still don't think it'll work, but all right, let's see. Coining content. Telling you, I like the NFT way. I think way more than a fungible token. I really struggle to see fungible tokens making sense for this shit. But we have an episode of the show on chain. which is really fucking interesting. I like the idea of tokenizing content. I do. Like, again, there's something to that. All right, let's see if bots play with this stuff too. Yeah, bots. Oh, okay. I was gonna. All right, holders 4. Market me. No bots. Okay. Yeah, I like content on chain. I think that's pretty fucking cool. I'll drop it. Don't buy it, but if you want to be part of the experiment, yeah, sure. And I am going to make a post for Jesse. We'll review with Jesse. I'm really curious. Because what I have been leaning towards, not even leaning towards, but working through a process is an NFT. Like a once a week NFT for $1. And then the NFT leads to like whitelists, and it could, like Red Dollar, I bet you that would hold up in a court, right? I imagine so. Because you don't have to like actually file for things like you do, but also if there's ways to like prove things, it's one of the reasons we love blockchain because of that. So I kind of bet it works as a form of copyright, but Meta, good morning, man. Great to see you, man. I lean towards NFT being like the way. Again, especially if you start doing whitelist gated through an NFT or whitelists through, I would bet so. If it's on chain, especially, you have proof of where it originated. You know what I mean? So I think for that especially, yeah, it would probably work. But yeah, I like the idea of like $1, and it's not even required. No content is gated, but things like whitelist gated by an NFT, and then some additional perks gated by like $1 NFT. To me, there's something to that more than like a fungible token, right? But we'll see. Jesse wants people to experiment. We'll do it. We'll let them know how the experiment goes. Oh, wow. Check this out. And damn, dude, an alien wizard for 0.4. Aliens are one of the rarest in the collection. Like, not the rarest. Taproot wizards, by the way. Rarest is like it's like ghosts and astronauts. An alien for 0.4 is kind of nuts. That's like barely above mint. The like Dutch auction mint price. Like, it's above mint, but that's kind of crazy. And you know where I think that's all going. I think that's a hell of a deal for the buyer there. Hell of a deal for the buyer there. Man, now I want that music. I don't normally care, but now I want it. Dude, Pudgy sticker. We've been keeping an eye on this briefly. Well, okay. I was going to say briefly that marketplace was up for the Telegram stickers. And when it was up, there were stickers selling. That marketplace is down now, but I guess an OTC deal here. $4,000 for Pudgy sticker number 1. Not bad. Not bad. There's some value to those things. There it is. Pudgy Cool Blue Pangu number 1, $4,000. So like what? 2.5 ETH. I think that's fucking great. I'm keeping my eye on that stuff. I do think there's something there. I do. Again, marketplace, store, whatever. Not live now. There's no trading anything there. I don't know. I think it's spicy. Mega ETH. I'm just going to blow through some other topics we got. Any of you try the Mega ETH? You got one, Drop King? Are you talking the Pudgy sticker? I hope you're talking the Pudgy sticker. Be baller if so. Who tried the Mega ETH transaction visualizer? Dude, this is pretty fucking impressive. Okay, so Mega ETH visualizer. Okay, you got this bunny on the screen. You should try it. Like, it's interesting. You can switch between Monad, Base, Mega ETH. You can't move your rabbit until transactions have confirmed, right? So you get to like try to cross the street. And I already can't move because transactions still. Uh-oh. Oh, dead. Okay. That's Monad. Just picture Base is damn near the same thing. Maybe like a little faster, I think. No, actually, I think it's slower. I think, hang on. Base, I think I think Base is faster than Monad. But like, dude, Mega ETH, everything's like instant. That's potentially very fucking awesome. That's how fast transactions confirm on Mega ETH. Right? What's up, Anthony? Good morning, man. Dude, I love your fucking pizza ninja. Oh, shit. Okay. Anyway, you get the point. Mega ETH is instant, which is wild. Wild. Okay, so then I start to think of a use case for something like that. I don't know what it is, but games make sense. I mean, look at all the games that have to move from L1s to L2s just because transactions, right? I like it. I like it. I don't think well, look, I was going to say, I don't think the space is big enough for something like that to matter. Look at that, Mike. Yeah, it's like, obviously, like small audience and not pushing it. And I probably will at some point, even today, tomorrow, just because, like, it's an experiment. So we need to have enough people that are aware of the experiment. But again, the point has to be to show to Jesse earning $1 or $2 or 10 cents, whatever, as opposed to like just a feeling. It's just a feeling. I don't know. But as opposed to if I put this up somewhere and put 15 editions for $1 or $2 each, I kind of think there'd be $15, $20, 30. I kind of think that's how it would work. Not that that happens every single time, every single day, but a one-off experiment. I just don't get how fungible tokens work for this. When people are going to spend their money and like a fraction of that goes to the creator, I don't see how this is the solution for creators at all. Right? Are you guys, do you guys feel similar about that? That like a fungible token for this is, I'm trying to see where their head is at with it. Like why they think this is the right like format for content. Because then if you start saying, okay, you could have a product and you gate it in this token because it is an actual ERC20. You start gating content in the token, well, but then you mint another show and then another show and another show. And all of a sudden you've got like billions in supply for your tokens. Like I'm just not seeing where it makes sense. All right, I'll share that a bit because I want to put a post along with it too. Right? Like I want to like type out why it even exists because I'm not anti this, just anti I think this structure. And maybe that actually gets traction because I think a lot of people are as well. And I kind of want to type out the point that I think this is not a great way to reward content creators. In fact, if I can show that the show makes more on ad revenue, which isn't much either, but if I can show that more on ad revenue than on this, then it's then Jesse and Base are missing the point. This isn't a new, better way to do things. It's a way to clutter and distract from that problem. And I think it is a problem. I don't think content is valued the way it should. Cato proves it. You reward people. It's worth a fuck ton for the business that's using something like Cato, right? To get up their mind share. So it is worth something. It's worth a lot. And if Base and whoever is saying it's worth a penny, couple pennies, maybe, again, Jesse, big account, couple $100, they're missing it. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't think fungible tokens make sense at all for this. So I'm going to do this and write up that post to make that point. I think they missed it. I don't think they get it. It's kind of like when Jesse was out on the street giving away, what was it, $10 gift cards? Oh, no, here was their offer. You go out, right? You go out on the street and film yourself trying to onboard people to Base. And if you make content and then they pick a few people to win, you get $10. It's really out of touch with how things are valued. Anybody's going to go out and do this thing for $10. That guy's really out of touch. Still, I like him. I don't even have to say that, but I think they're way out of touch. I don't think they know what they're talking about. And I think they're doing that again here with tokenize everything. And they had it. They fucking had it before with these as NFTs. Makes way more sense. And so what I'm going to do next, I think, tomorrow, maybe today, is put a version of this up on Rodeo, maybe. And then we put out the example on X. I bet you people actually buy it because of that. Guys who are trying to stick it to Jesse about it. Could actually get interesting. It could. So I wouldn't be shocked to see something, nothing crazy, but I wouldn't be shocked to see something kind of pick up some traction just on that. Just on that. And I will do that, by the way. I will put up not going to make it a long post. It'll be very to the point. And I will tweet it and I will push it and I will drop it in my Discord just for people to see it. Because I just want people to throw even likes on it. It's a hot conversation right now. And I don't think their solution here, I don't think their product is the right fit at all. At all. Because look at this, man. By the way, thank you guys. If people did this over on Abstract, and this will be in the post, if they did this in Abstract, tips over there, 100% of that goes to the content creator. We do it here, and that 18 cents, and that 18 cents, and that $1.54, and that 19 cents go here, and I'm sorry, we're talking 1/1000th of it goes to the content creator, right? Right? The other thing, and I got to work my head around tokenomics, is if I hold 1,000 supply, what is my supply I hold? Here, I'm not going to sell, but just for an example. 0.000, hang on, I won't sell any of this shit. I know nobody cares, but okay. If I sold all my tokens, it would be $1. Would make $1 off of it. Price impact. You can't even sell 50%. You can't even sell 25%. Again, I don't get it, man. Maybe I wish Jesse's DMs were open. I'd love to get him on here and talk about it. That would be really fucking cool. All right. Let's just do it this way. One, if you agree with my take, not that I fully wrap my head around this. One, if you agree with my take. Two, if you think I'm wrong and that there's potential in this fucking thing. So one, if you agree that there's that this is not the solution for content creators, that this is not good for content creators. Sir Billy. Yeah, I don't know. All right, be right back. Oh, dude, no, I miss Christian. Fuck. Dude, great hanging with you. Hope your weekend's excellent and all that. Easter Sunday and fucking what was it? Super Saturday? What's today? What's Saturday again? There was a name for Saturday. What was Saturday? Fuck. Also, I feel like the mic is getting weird again. Wonder why today. Wonder why today it's being fucking weird. Dude, also I see on Windows, like there's a Windows audio setting and it keeps changing my dude, it is changing something. Weird. It's that auto adjust thing. It's the auto adjust thing. Fucking her. Sexy Saturday. Yep. All right, guys, we're holding strong at 1 cent. Holding strong at a $238 market cap. Super fucking impressive. Sorry, Jesse, this ain't it. Again, this is with nobody knowing about it. Nobody knows. There's 10 people. I don't know how many people are watching. There's 10 people that know this is even a thing. But still, the potential for it, I can't see it. I cannot see it. If a guy like Jesse, he's big. Jesse's got a big account. Jesse's getting $200, like that to me is ceiling. Like different if Beanie does it too. Like we're talking some money. People trade around that. But your average content creator, this is not going to do anything for him. In fact, here's an exercise. I'm going to go look at a recent video like last week, and I'm going to go look at ad revenue for that. Oh, dude. Mike Bennett, you nailed it, dude. Saturday sinning is it. Dude, Saturday sinning. Dude, yes. Dude, fucking yes. I mean, here's all the proof right here. In the past 28 days, revenue is like $22. That's only 2, 4, 6. That's 8 shows. So it's like $2 to $3 a show. Would almost guarantee that this doesn't make $2 to $3. If it does, then we're talking a little different. Then I'm like, Okay. But I'm going to put this out there. I want people to watch. Like, this will be the tweet. And by the way, I think people will pay attention to this. Like, I think people will watch. Meaning, I think maybe there's some, like, I mean this, maybe there, excuse me, maybe there's some money to be made on this token. I mean it. Because I'm going to put it out there and say, we'll have an example to compare. Right? If you're saying, Jesse, that this is great for content creators, let's keep track. I'm up a penny here. I averaged $3 in ad revenue on YouTube. I average X amount of dollars on Abstract. Let's see. Let's actually compare it. Then I'm tempted to also do it on like Rodeo and say, but if I do an NFT, and I'm just going to give my opinion on the NFT thing. Again, I really do think this, guys. I really do think if I put an NFT out there for $1, an open edition, I bet it would make $10. And it wouldn't shock me just because you know how tips, like you guys have seen with tips, some days there's people who are dropping $25, like it's happened, or 50, here and there. But I bet you if I did an open edition NFT, it blows away the fungible token. I just am struggling with the fungible token. And again, I think if I put this story out there, I'll say when I do it, when I put this story out there, I think people will look at the token and they might buy it. So there might actually be a little flippy kind of play here. Insider info kind of, right? Like just you guys know I'm going to tweet that. In fact, I'm not going to say I'm not going to sell the tokens. What I'm going to say is, I'm not going to sell them. But I would like it if you guys sold and made something, and then I'll exit after you guys. I don't mind dumping on everybody else. Yeah, see, I can go and sort my videos. Let me see. Analytics. I know you guys can't see this yet. Oh, god damn it, dude. I didn't switch my tab again. I'm sorry, guys. I want to look. Here, let's do this. All right, here's YouTube. You know what's crazy, guys? I have more subscribers on YouTube than like Modern Market. And I get more views than them too. I say this a lot, but it is time to push. It really is. Okay, last Saturday, $5. So we're just going to compare all this stuff, right? We're just going to compare. Oh, and by the way, that's with my streams or shows or whatever usually being limited reach because of copyright stuff. But this is what I'll compare to, and I'll put screenshots. Be like, last Saturday, $5. This stream or this show that I put up, it's going to get a couple pennies. I'll put the. I am very, very excited for people to see this. Oh, and then I wonder on Abstract if I can show. Wonder if Abstract I can show a breakdown by the day. Let me see. I think I kind of can. Transaction history. Dude, it doesn't break it down by dollar amount. But I could take a few days here and I can add these up. God, I wish it actually showed the US dollar amount. Right? Because we could, in theory, you can go here. Would it give me a download? Dude, if it would give me a download, that'd be cool. But I could literally add this up and also, again, compare it right to base. What's a Pengu worth? Let's see. What's Pengu at? Here, we'll do some quick math. Pengu is 0.0047. Okay, hang on. 0.0047. Let's go one more over. 004762. 62. Okay. I'm going to do some quick math here. We'll just go say the 19th. Yeah. We'll just do today. We'll do today so far. 1 plus 0.66 plus 0.41. Okay. Okay, we're at the ETH part. Hang on. 3 plus 2 plus 1. Okay, plus 5. All right, we made in Pengu, we've made 57 cents. $0.57. Okay. And then there's some ETH too. And this is with like a very slow. I also have to factor in that like for those things to work, I'm talking Zora, people have to know it exists, right? So that's a factor too. 00001. Okay. And then 5 cents in ETH. Okay, so we're at like 65 cents on abstract. And I would say any given day, it's probably more like $1 or $2 or $3, and some days a little more. What's up, Jared? Good morning. Nova, I appreciate you, man. Really, really nice of you. Jared, so we're doing an experiment. Okay, Jared, you might like this because, you know, the whole fucking Zora thing, the whole Zora conversation. So I took my first live episode of this show, and I minted it on Zora because I think I'm proving a point here, and I don't know, it's an experiment, but I think proving a point that this is a really weird way for content creators to make money. It doesn't make sense because most of the volume is not going to me, right? Most of the volume is going to people probably, I was going to say manipulating, but I don't think we have snipers here. It's just going to a liquidity pool, right? Point ultimately is the creator's not really earning most of this. And so what I'm going to do is put out a tweet here in a bit, and I'm going to compare ad revenue that I get off an episode, which is typically like $2 to $5. It's not much, right? But I'm going to compare that to what I get over on Abstract and Tips usually. And it's different any given day. Like today's show so far on Abstract, 57 cents. But 57 cents versus 6 cents. And by the way, part of this is going to be fun because I do think people will click that tweet and pay attention. I do. I think people are really interested. If Jesse's saying this is a way to get content out there and reward content creators, sorry, I think this is going to end up being pennies. Maybe it's $1 or $2. And at $1 or $2, then you start thinking, okay, then it's not that different than Abstract. It's not that different than ad revenue on YouTube. But I would also argue that if you mint this as an NFT instead, an open edition for $1, I bet you that beats all of them. So then we'll do another experiment maybe tomorrow or later today where I mint a show as an NFT and we see what happens. It's not a perfect test case. It's not, right? Because any of you who bought this, I don't want to go buy the NFT. So it's not a perfect experiment. It's not. But somehow, some way I want to show that this doesn't make sense. I hope I'm wrong. I hope this is actually really fucking awesome and that this does make sense. I hope my mind has changed and I'm like, dude, okay, we got to $15. You know what I mean? Like a number that I'm like, okay, well, it's not nothing. And in the process, if you guys who have some token then make money, if that happens, then I'm like, okay, I'll still think through it, but maybe there's more to it than I thought. But as of now, I don't see it. So anybody tuning in just now, that's what we're doing. We're doing a social experiment. So far, it's hard to count over on YouTube what that's going to look like. All I can do is go off the past few weeks and what that looks like, which again is a couple bucks a show. But so far, this looks like it's going to be the worst option for a creator. And I bet you people are going to pay attention to that tweet. And then Jesse better save his ass and buy up some of the token and prove me wrong. I'm telling you, this could actually get fun. This could actually get fun. That would be cool. That would be really fucking cool. Before I do it, should I drop a link to this in Discord and stuff? That would be fair, right? For it to be fair, I have to at least let people know it exists, right? I don't want to put out there, Jesse, I'm up 6 cents, and then have people be like, well, nobody knows it's there. Whereas on YouTube and anywhere else, people know it's there. Like notifications go on. People know, they follow. They know it's live. Nobody knows this is here. That's what's up, Drop King. I bet you this is, we're talking pennies or a buck here, but I bet you people will make money on this just because we know how people are. I bet you people are going to make a couple bucks. Who cares? But whatever. I bet you people will make a couple bucks. I think it's a story people are actually going to pay attention to because it's pretty interesting. Nobody's put this out yet. Nobody's done any kind of comparison yet. And I won't do the abstract part, until it's done, till I know how much tips are in there total. And we'll give it a real comparison. But we're already up like a 10x over on abstract versus this. I think it's going to be interesting. Drop King, you're about to get paid, brother. About to get paid. Here, I'll drop this in abstract too. It's people should know it exists. Get the right link. Okay, over on abstract. I'm not telling anybody to buy. It's probably stupid to buy, but we'll see. I am going to tweet it out, and we're going to see how it settles. We're up 10 cents. Again, I could be totally wrong on this, but again, if people, okay, look, if you're buying for, okay, this gets interesting. So honest feedback. If you're putting in 20 cents, 18, $6, whatever, do you rather this method where you're hoping maybe it does go up, or do you hope, is it just like a donation? It's part of an experiment too, right? There's a lot to this. There is. It's an exercise in like human psychology, right? Dropking, you got more than me, man. Damn. Can I buy? Do I have enough ETH left over? Yeah, I can. Okay, I think you're still ahead of me, though. Still think it should be an NFT. 10,000x, bro. Jeez. At the very least, it's pretty fucking interesting. $0.12. We're at 12 cents. What's a good time to tweet, guys? Like a good time where people are like kind of around. I don't know. This part? Dude, it's actually the entire video, so that's how the show opened, right? So the whole episode's up there. It's so stupid, dude. I was trying to copy, what's his name? Dr. Disrespect. It's like, I'm a fucking boomer. I don't know who else to watch and like get inspiration from. So it was Dr. Disrespect. Who's awesome. I like that guy. I do. A $1,300 market cap, boys. Respectable. No, let's see. Let's see what happens with it. My mind will be... Look, if this hits... Okay, fuck. I was going to say, if this hits $10 in creator earnings, my mind might be changed, but I still don't know. Because then all I can do is look at activity. And I got to assume a big chunk of that is people, like, playing in the experiment and speculating on coin go up. Like, for sure. But part of me's got to be like, okay, what if that's all goes to NFT? And then marketplace gets like 5% of that, but the rest is like to the creator. So we shall see. All right, what else is going on out there, guys? So here's what I'll do too. I'll tweet this out there first, no context. Just say experimenting. Then I will follow up. Or maybe even there I tease that I'm going to have some comparisons versus other platforms. And then a couple hours later, we'll share it. I want to give people a chance to like buy it. Ideally, you guys make $1 or $2 off it. It's stupid. It's little, but it's not nothing, maybe, at least. Dude, I have so much to do today. Good stuff, too. Like the newsletter shit. Can't wait. I can't wait. Jesse tweeted. I'm gonna reply to him now just to let him know. What does he call this? Coining? Does he call it coin? I think he does. Shit, I want to get the name right. Yeah, coining. Okay. There we go. Just put it on his radar. Should I put a link to it? Yeah. We gotta put a link to it. Okay. All right, let's see. We put it on Jesse's radar. In fact, fuck. I know it's small fucking potatoes. Let's see. Let's see. Let's just peek. We'll just watch for a minute. Where's that other page where Display's better. Maybe it's this page. Dude, I really missed the music. I changed his settings, so I wonder if the mic is going to do silly shit. Now, okay, look. So I put it in that tweet, and all of a sudden we got more volume. Okay, so now we got sniper bots in here, right? All right, now we see if it gets interesting. Yeah, that's fair, Mike. Yeah, that's a good point. I'll just watch for another minute, just because now the post is out there, at least on a Jesse tweet. But that went from volume at like $15 up to $1,200. Oh, and that guy already sold. So somebody scooped, like bought 8% of the supply. It might get interesting. Not crazy interesting, but whatever. We're learning. All right, yeah, we'll leave the pot on the stove here for a bit. And in a couple hours, I'm going to go add up the abstract tips. It is like pump fun, and that's Jesse's whole argument, right? That's Jesse's whole point. He's like, why is it okay for pump fun people to speculate on nothing? I mean, dude, I just got to think about it like that. It is exactly like pump fun. But if you're saying it's great for content creators, or not even, he didn't even say it's great. It just is something a content creator can do or consider. You know what? I'm glad you said that, Drop King. Probably need to think of it more that way. Not that this is like a revenue stream for content creators, but it is pump fun for content creators. That's fair. And Elon had some comments thinking this is shitty. Like, he kind of said it. And that's where the Mike 3 meme comes in. He's like, it's okay for you Solana guys, but not for base guys. Right? Like, it's the same damn thing, dude. It's the same fucking thing. And ultimately, Mike, boom. The way that it's not like it is make it an NFT. And that's actually, who's this for? There's the question. Who is this for? Is this for the content creator? Is it for the trader? If it's for the fucking trader, then yeah, maybe the fungible token or NFT works for a trader. It does. Because the second I have an NFT, like a whitelist, let's pretend like I got a whitelist to Bitcoin Wizards or Kindred AI. What are some of the whitelists we had that were like good ones? Picture a good whitelist. The second I have a great whitelist. Second, I have a great whitelist, and I say you can only get it if you hold my NFTs. And by the way, we minted them, Monday. There's 25 of them. And it's like an NFT mint that's coming up, and you're like, that's going to cook on secondary. All of a sudden, the people who bought that are up. All of a sudden, the people who bought that NFT are probably looking at, like, they're up. So it checks the box for traders there, too. In the meantime, the creator earns way more, I assume, because they kept almost all the NFT sales. How many did I say? 15, 20, 25, whatever it is. So I probably, in theory, they're made $25 already. Oh, well, I'm up to $5 on this thing now in creator earnings. It's getting a little more interesting. I'll tell you what, it's getting a little more interesting. Dude, Nova, he's going nutso. Polymath is going off because I saw people call him out because his profile maybe was like wiped or blanked out for a period. His profile looks fine when I check it. I don't know why he's going crazy, other than I think he's drunk, which is totally cool. But the Ordinals people are just silly. That's why. I mean, dude, if this gets to $10, then we have like an argument. Like, okay, because now $5 is what I earned on the video from last Saturday. So at this point, okay, does this change everything? We're talking about fucking so little, but guys, $5. It's what I earned last week on an episode with ad revenue. I don't know if it's as much as I earned on Abstract. I have to go back and look at that too. Bro, I'm retarded. I'm so retarded. So embarrassing. Damn. Look at that. Okay, now, okay, again, this is where it gets kind of interesting. Dropkin could sell right now and get $80. I mean, dude, if we can make a little money on this just from people who snipe, farm, whatever, have shit botted, it's not a problem with me if you guys can make something off it. Again, I'm not selling but 0.037, so it's $60. All right, so now if we're talking 60 plus 5, not that it won't even let me sell that. So again, the plan will be I'll tweet this out just on my own, just to say doing an experiment, right? No, Hoods, I'm not selling. I'm just saying I could, right? I could click sell, because when you mint, it gives you 1% of the supply. I could sell, and I would get about 0.35-ish ETH. It won't let me sell right now, but just doing some just playing with numbers. So yeah, I will tweet it out and say doing an experiment, and I'll just lay out what the experiment is. Going to compare it to YouTube ad revenue. Going to compare it to Abstract tips. I would love if Jesse followed, man. I wish he'd see that tweet. Or I wish he had his DMs open. I would love to tell him. Anyway, you guys should maybe sell. If you're up a bit, you should sell. But we're at a $5,000 market cap. If we tweet it, because we got 2 tweets coming. If we tweet it, I'm assuming more bots pick it up. And no reason this couldn't get to 20K or something, right? We'll see. I should send this to Henry, see if he wants to. Henry will make a little money. Should I drop it in Idiot? Should I drop this in some of the servers? No matter what, I'll do that before we tweet it out, right? Here, I'll at least give Henry a heads up. I gave it to Henry. Okay. Yeah, the bots will definitely sell. Exactly. So whatever the magic number is that it's at now or in an hour or two, you got to assume this guy with 5% is going to dump the whole thing. So like you definitely want to get out before this guy. So they probably got a market cap in mind too, or a certain return in mind. And usually they dump pretty quick, right? Kind of like pump fund. Remember, you buy at a certain level, there's almost no downside, right? If it goes to zero, your hit is so little. So there's some like numbers game that these guys play. But yeah, a tweet puts this on more people with bots. It puts it on their radar more. They might play the same game. When I tweet is when you should probably sell, though. Is this crime? I don't think it's crime. English, please. I mean, I'm sorry, Gravity, can you check me, please? Dude, I'm definitely gonna. And I might do it live or I might do it as soon as we're done. I'm going to put the tweet out saying what it is I'm doing, like the experiment. But like when I tweet it, somebody needs to tell me if this is crime. It's a coin, man. It's literally like a meme coin. Picture it just like Pump Fun. So literally when you buy, it's not an NFT you're getting or anything. You're literally getting a token. Actually, does it have a ticker or anything? Does it have a ticker? I don't think it does. By the way, is audio fine now? Are we still going up, down, or is it fine? Because I did change a setting. Okay, no. It's definitely got a token. Like I'm just looking at my wallet. And I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I just see that my wallet balance is up, but it shouldn't have anything to do with this. But dude, yeah. ZC, I'm definitely gonna tweet. What the fuck, Gravity? Should I just do that tweet now? Now might be the tweet time. Let me at least get it ready. Let's start composing the tweet. I think that's fair. Where's that tweet button? Where's the post button? Dude, where is that? Remember there was like a share button, right? Oh, yeah. Please don't just tweet it. Okay. Hang on, Hoods. What is this? Tell you what's up? Like, I can't tell. If you're asking what's going on, Hoods. So I minted a show of mine, my first show on Zora, which it lets you mint content and it creates a token. You think of it exactly like Pump Fun. So we now have a Pump Fun kind of token. We got a meme coin. And I'm tweeting out there to tell people we're experimenting. We're testing how much you can make as a content creator by minting a token for your content versus YouTube ad revenue versus abstract tips that I typically get. So that's what's going on. So I'm going to tweet this out here like very soon to say that's what I'm doing with a link to it. Because like for it to be fair, people have to know it even exists. Like YouTube, people get notifications. Abstract, let's just assume same thing. It wouldn't be a fair test if nobody even knows I minted this thing. Doesn't mean I don't care if people buy it, but if they don't know, it's not a fair test. So if I tweet it and tell people, let's see what it looks like. And my approach is as a content creator, is this worth it for me to do? And I'll tell you what, I didn't think it would be, but right now looking at $6 in creator earnings, that's more than I made ad revenue for last Saturday's show. And it's probably as much or more than I made on abstract tips. This is a one-off because it's the first one and it's an experiment, right? Yeah, and the bots will dump. Abso-fucking-lutely. All right, Hoods, are you caught up now? Are you doing Insider the Drew? Let's see, but let's get a tweet ready. Let's get that tweet ready to roll. I need to make it a spicy tweet, though. What does he call it? A content coin? Hoods, I don't know the CA, but you buy it right from the Zora site. So I'll drop a link here. Actually, no, I guess there is a CA, but just do it right from there. All right, something like that. I'm going to work on that to make it a little tighter and like spicier. Like I want it to be catchy. Let me throw it in ChatGPT. Yeah, but just know the bot is going to 1000% dump. All right, let's see what ChatGPT can come up with for us. Dude, Nova, I appreciate the kind words. I don't think I'm going to blow up. I don't. And maybe I'm too close to see it, but I also think I'm just realistic. I don't think it happens unless if I were to do this kind of show way more, like during the weekdays, this kind of show, like streaming for 3, 4, 5 hours, that's different. I think what I'm doing now is not going to work. You know, like our show and then the afternoon show. I don't think that's going to catch. But I do have an idea of like how to make it work, which is go back to the 5-minute videos and then do a 3, 4, 5 hour stream too. But I wicked appreciate it, and I am pushing, and that's why I'm behind the scenes, like thinking of doing other things to try to make this bigger. I would love it because I would love to do kind of like this token. I would love to do it in a way that actually like people who have been here with the show actually can find ways to win here too, and get through whitelists because they come. You know, when NFT season comes, you know we'll get whitelists. Did that guy sell? He might be out. The bot might be, or yeah, that snipe. Yeah, sniper's out. Okay, good shit. Okay, good shit. Sniper's out. I'm down for any help anybody wants to give, though. Right? Like that's with anything and everything. If it's mods in a Discord, if it's helping with research alpha, all that shit, all of it. All right, let me see what ChatGPT gave me for this. Okay, hang on. I need to work on this part because I'm not doing a comparison of an NFT. How can I word this? Because I'm not doing the NFT comparison. This is the best spot this has been in, by the way, though, because the sniper's out. Right now, the only people holding are like us. Actually, this might be fine. What do you guys think? How's that, guys? You think that works? What's up, Grandpa? Good to see you, man. Is this bad? Is this stupid to be doing? Meta, are you still there? I'm curious if Meta is still here. feel like there's something missing. Oh, you're there. Good shit. Meta, is this bad? Like, is experimenting even like this? Is it dirty shit? You know what I mean? Let's see what our friend has to say. Yeah. I think I should do something with the creator fees too. I don't want to keep it. Maybe that's dumb. Because I don't think there's a problem with that. Just like you keep tips and you keep ad revenue. Maybe for the sake of the experiment, that $5 that turns into $20, whatever it is. Maybe I do something with that. Like I'll just raffle it away or something. Dude, how about that? How about whatever the creator fees are? I just do a Twitter giveaway later. I'll keep it vague. Like just say for the sake of the experiment, I'm not going to keep all the creator earnings. And I'll just give random, like maybe 50% of it I'll raffle away later. Okay, so here's what I'll do. So I'll be very clear. I'm not going to sell the tokens, and then I'll give away a portion of the creator earnings. I don't know what the numbers are, but I'll put it like that. I think we'll do that way. Yeah. There we go. Okay. I think we'll do that. And then for reach, I think I should put this. I think I should put that in the reply, or should I just leave it there? I'll put it in the reply. That's what most of these guys are doing. Okay, I think that's fine. I think that looks okay. Oh, Dollar, that's a good question. I'll poke the guys. Appreciate you mentioning that. All right, let me see if Henry's wanting to participate. Otherwise, I think I'm ready to send off that tweet. All right. I think that tweet's okay. Really curious how it goes. I might be raffling away $3 later. I cannot wait. Oh, dude, that should be for the community here. Whatever. We'll just raffle it. I'm sure most people aren't going to see it other than you guys. Let me think. You know what I'll do, Hoods? Depending on how much the creator fees are, maybe a % of them will be just in the Discord. A % will be on X, as like a Twitter picker kind of thing. And then I'll keep maybe it's like 50, I'll keep 25 and then 25, something like that. Whatever it is, you guys know, I'll be fair. But yeah, something like that. All right, this is slowed down, which is perfect. You have to pay to like something? It's like an on-chain transaction. Oh, I got you, Hoods. That's a good point. Yeah, let me put it in my. Let me go put it in some of my friendly servers. We'll put it in idiots. We'll put it in our Inside NFTs group too. Dude, Drop King, if you're still here, I just saw what you got yesterday or 3 days ago. All right, letting our server know. I'm going to let the idiot server know. And I'm letting Henry know. Just people who plugged in can be aware. Oh, dude, Udi's in that Spaces now. Dude, I got a cool DM. Okay, hang on. Here, I'm gonna copy all this, make sure. Oh shit, hang on. Okay. All right, just one more little group. Okay. In the meantime, And we're going to tweet this in like a minute. Like really, really, really soon. But Udi's in that spicy fucking spaces right now. What's up, Lord? Yes, yes, sir. You guys don't hear audio, right?
We just weren't able to. So I think it's impossible that we will not see a lot of this stuff. You know, like people will definitely build some crazy little degen experiments, and most of them will be stupid, and people will probably be disappointed about most of them. But I think there's a chance that some of them will catch on.
I agree. Like, are you guys going to be building some of that stuff? Like, does this fall into the arena of like the Taproot Wizards, Devco? Is that going to be what you guys put out?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, we will and we are. But the thing is,
I think we tweet now.
The thing is that we view that as kind of two separate things. One is like experiments with Upcat directly, which we have built some. You can go to the Taproot Wizards GitHub and play around with some, and we will continue to build some, and that informs like us, and that informs the rest of the community and the developer community and so on, and so we're going to continue to do that. But we consider those kind of demos and toys because they cannot be live, right? So and the kind of other thing that we're working on is stuff that don't wait for Upcat, right? Because just like you said, yeah, that you can plug in Upcat once it's ready, because just like you said, like you can't I don't think it's the right order of things to say, oh, we know exactly what's going to happen and the only piece that is missing is Upcat. That is never going to be true.
Yeah.
So yeah, we are and will continue to work on these like kind of demos and prototypes for Upcat.
Right. I think it's tweet time.
Frankly, not
QD.
The majority of the focus, just because what I like doing is putting things in front of people. Like one of the favorite experiments we did recently that I think people didn't internalize enough.
Okay. All right.
And
We're tweeting
I can
now.
tell you we have is Let
me get the link. Okay. I think we're good. I don't know why I get nervous before I send a tweet. So I'm a nervous kind of. What's up over on Abstract? Again, we're doing a little experiment here. I minted a show over on Abstract, or excuse me, I minted a show over on Zora. I'm about to tweet it out and tell people the experiment comparing creator fees versus YouTube ad revenue versus Abstract tips. And we'll see what works out better. And I'm already surprised because creator earnings are more than I typically get. And I wasn't expecting this, but it's more than I typically get on YouTube ads. Abstract tips a little different. Any given day, those are actually kind of spicy, depending. I think altogether I probably made like 300 on Abstract, somewhere in that ballpark. And I'm not selling any coins. I'm going to peek. Yeah, this was at 0.04 at one point. But yeah, I'm not going to sell any of these tokens. Not the point. I'll say this. Let's picture like some fantasy scenario weeks down the road. Let's just even say I'm not selling today for sure. Days down the road, if this is worth anything, who knows? But absolutely not today. I would say like very safe to assume like not tomorrow either. Maybe a week out, we reevaluate that. Trying to cover my ass in all fucking regards here. think I'm covered. Not selling today, maybe ever. And later today, I'll raffle a percentage of the. All right, I think we're good. I'm just gonna fucking just do it. Just fucking it. Just do it. Just do it. Here we go. Wish me luck, bros. I don't know why this shit makes me nervous, man, but it does. All right, here we go. Just doing it. All right, guys. Let's see what maybe happens. Hope I didn't blow out the audio again. Okay, let's see. And again, later today is when we'll really check back in with this. And I'll put out the findings again, Rev, compared across 3 platforms. We'll see. We shall fucking see. Anybody got anything else going on out there? We'll keep that pot on. Still on the flame. I'd love Jesse to interact. That would be awesome. Jesse interacting would be cool as shit. I'm going to watch if that holder count goes up. No expectations, but we'll see. 14. Drop King. Number 1, baby. I hope so, dude. Nice. Oh, dude, that's cool as shit. That's super cool. Goddamn, dude. Say this, I missed the city. Oh my God, Henry retweeted. All right, we'll get some eyeballs now. Some. Random shout out to Kevin Abosh, who I think is fucking amazing. All right. fuck, at some point we got to do the NFT test. You know what I mean? Like the like a mint over on what's it called? Like Rodeo or something. No, Anthem is Cyberkonks. Like that's somebody made it. It's awesome. It is awesome. Let me think, Hoods. I can send you the thumbnail. Let me see if I can find you, Hoods. We've got a new holder, guys. I do think someone's going to come in and grab a chunk, like a big chunk of the supply, just because it is low. Not that these have a high ceiling, but just a gut feeling. Oh, what am I looking for? Hoods. I'm looking for Hoods. Hood, send me a DM. Or are you in the Discord? Dude, I would love Jesse on. He doesn't have his DMs open. Otherwise, I would love to get Jesse on. Jesse, if you're tuning in, bro. Yeah, I would love to get him on. Dude, where are my Zins? I need a Zin. I need more caffeine. All right. Let me go get fueled up for a second. Let me go check in with the fam too, real quick. Let me see what everyone's up to. You guys should ping Jesse. Everybody should ping Jesse on X. Okay. Okay. I need nicotine. I need caffeine. I still got my smelling salts. If I do a 12-hour stream tomorrow, I don't think I'm gonna. Like, I don't want to, but I do. But then I save it for that. Otherwise, at any point, I break them out. Any fucking point. All right, let me go check. Let me just see what the kids are doing. BRB, guys. Oh boy, I think we're a failure. I think we're a fucking failure here. I'm actually kind of surprised. To be honest, I'm kind of surprised. But also, it's the fucking experiment. We'll see. There's still another tweet coming later when I compare fees. And it is going to be interesting. And I do think Jesse will be interested in that. The fact that creator earnings are going to be higher than YouTube. I don't know. Dude, Meta, I would love to. Yeah, Meta, DM me just so we can hook something up. Would love to. Good hanging, though, man. I would like these. I would like these posts, except I think I have to pay for an on-chain transaction, and I can't. I got to cash out them fees. That's stupid, to be honest. All right, we're going to pin the tweet too. It matters a little. Let's pin that bad boy. I got to do everything I can that the system will let me do for people to see it. Again, just so it's a fair comparison. I don't know, 1,700 volumes, pretty cool. I think that's cool. We got to get Jesse on, for real. Really, really want to get that guy on. Especially, we're building on base. Come on. Okay, apparently, what is his name? CB Spears? Apparently, like, endorsed Taproot Wizards. I don't know, I don't know in what way, but Taproot Wizards getting some fucking FUD. Zach XBT. What's up, J-Wise? Good to see you, man. We got Zach XBT versus Udi, which I love. Nothing will change my mind about Taproot Wizards. Nothing. Impossible. Fucking possible. One Bitcoin floor, 2 Bitcoin floor, whatever. That thing is coming. But hang on, we can't just rehash that old thing. Anything else? Anything else hot out there? It's gonna be a slow ass weekend, guys. For sure. Dude, nice thing still right now, no bots in here. There's none. There's nobody sniping this shit. It's like all us. Which I fucking dig. Yeah, dude. I think we did it. I think our mission's accomplished. Again, later today I'll tweet out results here. And I am I'll share that $6. We'll split that up. Boom. Dude. That I'm excited for. We'll do a final check-in with crypto here, see how we're looking right now. All right. We're looking okay. 85.3, we'll take it. ETH over 16, we'll take it. Not bad, guys. Man. All right. I think it's get to work time. I think it's that time. I hope your Sinner Saturday. I hope your Sinner Saturday is amazing. Get it all in before the holy day tomorrow, whatever, Easter. Get it in. Sinner Saturday. We'll check back. We'll check back on Zora later on. Again, just follow. We'll keep up with it. We'll keep up with it on X, I guess. Oh, dude, cool. If he answers back, we'll fire this thing off at any point, right? If Jesse will come on, we'll kick off that stream at any time. So if I'm going offline here, but if Jesse comes, we'll fire it right back up. Anyway, subscribe over on Inside NFTs over on YouTube, and then you follow me at Huda_idiot on X. We'll see if we get hang on, did I pin the wrong tweet? No, we're good. We'll see if we get a little traction here. I don't know. Slow day. Also, whatevs. But we'll see. Huda_idiot. Follow me. Guys, have a great Saturday, Sinner Saturday. We'll be back here 4:20 Easter Sunday. Maybe before. Maybe with Jesse. That'd be cool. That'd be really fucking cool. But also streaming some AI stuff here probably later on. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging. It's a blast like always. We'll fucking see ya. Peace.